All right, we are live. Okay, that's fine, Alex. I know it's late for you. I'm hoping during the summer we can start going
Good night,
a little
Alex.
bit earlier. Good night, Alex. Life Rewinded, Raquel, Kimberly, Batty. All right, so I don't usually share GoFundMe's. Like I'm usually pretty against it, but I feel like this one is a special case. It's like a little 16-year-old girl who had cancer and her body has become resistant to chemo. Um, so she's actually planning her own funeral, like because so her mom won't have to. And she's 16. I'm going to share a video. I'm going to share the link, all that. Nobody has to do anything. I just want to share it because I'm like, well, that's the least I can do is just share the link, like, and a video that shows her personality.
Yeah,
No
because
big deal, you
it
know.
yeah, it turned into a whole uproar, and uh, literally only the only thing that was being asked was for the link to be posted, and I posted it, you posted it. It's
Yeah, I've
a
been
very
posting
simple
it,
thing
but
to do.
mm-hmm. Okay, let me read the. That's really long, and I hate reading, but I'm gonna read it just so that you guys can at least know what the heck is going on. Okay, so hi everyone. On behalf of the Lucretia Ingram, the mother of Madison Teal, I am doing another GoFundMe for them. The last we did helped give the little girl something for Christmas and to help travels back and forth to the hospital for treatment. This time there isn't any treatment or traveling to the hospitals for long stays. Maddie has a condition that has made her body immune to chemotherapy. She has tried one last medication that the doctors and all of us were in hopes would work, but it didn't. To say that Maddie is a strong individual isn't saying enough. She went and made her own funeral arrangements because she did not want to burden her mom. And we all know that takes a very strong young lady to do. It is hard enough for us as adults to make arrangements, but for a young lady to go make her own arrangements, that shows you how strong she is. We don't want her mom to have any or to have to worry about paying for this when the time comes that she is grieving the loss of her baby. So I'm asking for help to raise the money to finish paying for it. They are also trying to get into a suitable place for living, to live for the girl's mom. We all know that can seem like a fortune. So I'm asking us to help raise some money also to get this sweet, loving family who has been through so much already into a suitable place for living. She should be hearing back on a place soon. Can we help her out with having the money to get into it, such as the first month and deposit, home, lights, water? For those of you who don't know Maddie, she has osteosarcoma and has been fighting a losing battle for a while. She has already lost an arm up to the shoulder blade. The cancer and Mets are spreading fast. If you can't donate, give a share or a prayer. Spread the word to others so that others can possibly help the sweet family. There is one thing I can tell you about this family. They will give you their last if you need it. So let's try to give them what we can, please. I have spoken with Mr. Joey Evans at the funeral home in Flora, Alabama today to get an estimate for the services. He will put the money in a trust for until the unfortunate events time comes whenever it's needed. I believe in my heart that we can raise this money for her so that her mom doesn't have to worry about that part. I just ask that you please have it in your heart to share this to get it out as far as we can and to pray for the family. No amount is too small. Thank you all in advance for everything. And thank you on behalf of the family as they go through a difficult time. God, I could barely make it through that. She's 16. We're going to watch a
You did
video.
great.
God, I was like, okay,
She's
so I'm going to share a video. I didn't make this
happy.
video. No, it's terrible. And this isn't just some family that like I seen and GoFundMe. I'm like, oh, let's share it. And I know a lot of people are not fans of Natasha Cooper, but this is not about her. They do come from her community, but everything has been even the haters like have said, have checked it out. It's real. I'm gonna share the link, and if you can't do anything, that's fine. Prayers are good. Like that's cool. I'm gonna share a video, and it has some pictures and stuff in it. So, um, hold on a sec. Good God, that's sad.
It is so sad. And to see the way that some people were reacting to being asked to share the link, like if nothing
Yeah,
else, if you have a way to share the link out, consider sharing the link. You don't, nobody has to do anything, nobody has to donate, nobody has to share the link, but it would be amazing if you could at least share the link to her
yeah.
GoFundMe. She's
A
halfway
six,
to her goal. I've seen that. That's awesome.
yeah, a 16-year-old girl is planning her own funeral. That's what it is. Like I don't. She's already lost an arm. She's already lost an arm. She's not doing well. Like there's no chemotherapy that's gonna help. It's a really sad situation. So, uh,
She's dying, pretty much.
yeah, there's nothing, no medication, nothing. So, and I was choking up when I was reading. I'm like, oh my God, just get through it. Just the next line, the next line. Like I just kept saying, okay, got one more line. Just do it. Like that is. We're gonna watch a video though that has her pictures and stuff in it too.
They had to remove her arm. Like they had to remove her shoulder. She still has her shoulder blade, but everything from her shoulder blade down had to be amputated and removed in March, I think, of this year. I might not be right about the date, but it hasn't been too awful long.
Oh God.
Oh,
It's
you
okay,
played
son.
that song at
That
my
part's
dad's
over.
funeral.
That's over. I just wanted to show everybody a face. I'm done now too. Oh, that was rough. So I'm sorry to start off on a sad note. I really don't like to do that,
Pray for
but
Madison.
yes, at least just pray for her. Um, like I didn't want to start off that way, but Stephanie and I were going to talk about some other things that nobody was going to understand if I didn't talk about that first. Like that's part of the story. Okay, so now I'm going to get Save the Dramas video. This isn't sad. This is like enough to piss the normal person off. I do believe. I don't know. Made me mad. So, hold on. I got to get it.
I had steam coming out of my ears that night. Been I've never been so taken back by comments in a chat in my entire YouTube existence. Never. Like nothing that's ever been written and said got to me the way that I've seen the shit that I've seen people saying that night when all of this happened, when she asked people to share that link. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. People were so cruel.
Okay, I'm going to pause this. Thank you, Monique.
Pause
Hey,
what?
Nevaeh. Hey, Hassel. All right, I'm going to pause this so everybody can read. I don't know if I can read these comments. Like, Save the Drama got a couple of them. And,
Oh, I wish
oh,
I would have. I was too mad to even think straight. Like I didn't take one screenshot, and they were the most outrageous, outlandish, cruel comments I've ever seen, and I didn't even get screenshots of them because I was so dumbfounded at what I couldn't even believe what I was reading. I couldn't even believe it. I have to mute for like a minute. I'll be right back.
She has an issue. She is now trying to shame everybody that has channels, including myself. She has thrown at me to make a posting regarding this so-called fake child with cancer.
okay, so these are some of the comments. Um, Tia said, Patty C, she already did a fundraiser for the same girl. All I will do is pray. It's in God's hands, anyways. What they did was provide Christmas for this family, along with a lot of other kids' Christmas. And this was while the most disgusting things were being said on the panel, but Stephanie had to walk away. I mean, she isn't proving that she's done anything else with that 20K. Why not donate it? That will take care of those funeral expenses by itself. And Natasha did donate, by the way. So let me get the next ones. Hold on. Okay, because this is no relation to Natasha. She just shared it trying to, because she has a big audience. Okay, 20K would make a great start for a funeral. We all know she will take her cut. Now, how are you taking your cut out of a GoFundMe that's not in your name? Wait
I
till
don't
this
know,
girl
but
is
I'm
in
so
her
glad
town.
that she got. I'm so glad that she got screenshots of her. She was disgusting. Voices is a disgusting, despicable, horrible human being. I've never seen anybody like her in all of my fucking lifetime. Oh, she made me sick to my
Yeah, she's
stomach.
terrible. Donate the 20K. If NC really wanted to pull together as a community to help the family, then she wouldn't be calling for everyone else in the community. Hold on. Let me just scoot it forward a little bit. Now, mind you, why I can't see the rest. Tell NC to donate the money. CJ sent her back. Donate the 20K. Donate the 20K. I'm not surprised. Okay. She has been absolutely horrible accusing SSP. She has made fun and dragged people
Wow,
for their own health
Natalie.
issues. Maybe she should keep all that in mind instead of acting like anyone owes her anything. Nobody, this isn't about her. It's about a little
Natalie,
16-year-old girl. Ugh, what? Sorry.
Natalie, you've always been a piece of shit. But for you to say, like, oh, listen, you guys, what Natasha asked was for the could the smaller channels in the community, like the Natasha community, pretty much, because that's what it is, the Krama Natasha part of the community. Anyways, she asked them if they could use their community posts or their social media to share out the GoFundMe link. That's all she asked. She didn't ask anybody to donate the money.
They said you're
She
really
didn't
muffled.
ask for them
They
to
can't hear
donate
you.
their money.
Did you hear me?
Right.
I know. I didn't want to tell you.
I
They
hear
said you're
you.
muffled. That's the second person.
Hang on.
Okay. All right. I'll keep reading these while she gets that fixed. Okay. She doesn't have the heart to donate the 20K to a good cause. It's called greed. That's why she's guilting everyone else. Hold on. Memory lane. That's the problem with Natasha Cooper. She can't be trusted. Sorry. Go
Yes.
ahead. What?
Is it better now? Can they hear me better now?
I can hear you. Can you guys hear her?
I might have to go get my computer. If not, okay, go.
I'm going to talk about that too in a minute. I mean, in a few minutes. I just wanted to cover one thing at a time. Can somebody like tell us if you can? Sorry, the puppy like will not be good. It's in, it's out, it's in, it's out. So like, you guys, Stephanie, this is like a hot mess as usual. Let me know if you guys can hear Stephanie any better before I read any more of these comments. All right, you sound fine. They said now. Tess, this wasn't, but nobody, but what you're nobody. Uh,
It's not about
okay,
Natasha. Like,
it's not about,
mm,
yeah. I mean, her haters had to speak up and say, wait, no, this isn't fake. This is a real girl. Like, and the people that are bashing her helped this girl at Christmas, so they knew that it wasn't like some kind of scam. And the way that they responded, this is nothing. This is a few comments. It was really bad. It was disgusting. Like, I don't care what
you
kind of
know
hate people have for Natasha.
no, you know how like whenever something bad or something happens, like people here usually used to, they would be able to like put their differences aside and do something good, and that's what she was trying to do. And I don't understand why that would have been an issue because she wasn't asking them to do her a favor at all. And their excuse was the reason why they did want to share the GoFundMe link, some of them, their excuse was that they didn't want to make her out to look like a hero. Like, I don't understand their mindset at all. I
Yeah,
just
I don't
don't.
get it. I don't see it the same way you do. Yes, the makeup sale money, great idea. Which she did. Tasha did donate, and she didn't ask them to donate. She never said, "Can you donate?" She said, "Hey, if you guys have a community tab, could everybody share it? That would, if you can, donate. If not, you guys please just share it. Let's just get this out." They actually went as far as to email the people that they were helping with the GoFundMe and asked them to go under Save Robbie's channel under some crazy alt named Amanda Gray or something. Um, I just can't believe that, because used to, if this kind of thing would happen, like Stephanie said, everybody would come together, hate or not, and say, "Hey, we'll share it. We never have to talk again. We don't even need to acknowledge each other." Oh my God, these comments that was like the mild version, but I didn't get it. And they're still doubling down, still tripling down right now, like days later. It's terrible.
Voices
Uh,
is just vile as fuck anyway. That's just my opinion. But that night, the things that she said, why don't you, one of the comments was, why don't you take that 20,000 or I'm pretty sure $20,000 could pay for a funeral.
yeah, and it's like, wait, yeah,
Like,
wait,
wow.
it wasn't placed in her hands. Natasha stepped up and asked you to help with this because she's been following this journey. And she just, all she was doing was saying, "Hey, I mean, her community did a lot as far as the donations that have come so far. And I know that they appreciate that and all that stuff, but it's like, oh, it's just so sad. I don't know.
It really has nothing to do with Natasha. It's just a link that she's sharing on her channel and asking other people to share. It has nothing to do with Natasha. It's not her GoFundMe. It, it's not anybody that she knows. Like, it's not her people's GoFundMe. It's literally just her sharing the link, just like everybody else shares the link. It's
Yeah.
not in her hands. She's not
You're
any
gonna be
more
really
over
mad.
it. She can just help more because she has a
Your sound is not great again.
frick.
Don't be mad. I'm sorry. Um
I feel like it
my
keeps going.
it'll go good and then it's like clicky and it sounds like you're like blowing into it or something. Um uh Go ahead and drop whoever's link. Everybody drop your link. I don't care. It's totally fine.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, guys. We never have it together. I can't find links. It's whatever at this place here. So, I am going to get to Lanky Tour too because what Brian did was like out of the blue and uncalled for. Look, I won't fight with Brian St. John personally. When he went to places he went, I decided it wasn't ever going to be worth it for me to fight with him. But I will share the video and I will give my opinion on it. That's not me coming for Brian. It's a personal opinion that I just won't fight with Brian, but I'm allowed to give an opinion without me coming for him, hopefully, because I'm not coming for him, right? That's not it. So, hey, Lori. Hey, Raquel. I'm sorry I didn't. Hey, let's see. Mercedes girl, Tess. Okay. I'm trying to find. If I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. I started off on that really sad foot, and I'm like, oh God. I had to start off on that foot to explain why we were going to watch a video about some random comments that aren't even part of a lot of your guys' community. So we can move on to other things now. I think if you have to use your hate against a 16-year-old little girl, I really think something's wrong with you. If you have to show how hateful you are to another grown creator to take it out on a 16-year-old instead of just, you don't have to share the link. That's all. You could have just quietly not shared the damn link. Nobody would have even known. Who cares? Like, I just like there's sometimes your opinion's not needed in everything. That's how hey, wild one. Like sometimes I get it that people have really bad relationship with Natasha. Don't share it. Don't do anything with it. That's all that had to happen. You didn't have to share your opinion and go on to do so for 3 days. That's my point, right? That I feel like when a little girl's dying and planning her own funeral, it could be a good time to use that the test. Because I like, look, okay, I'm gonna use Laura because that's my person that I cannot stand, never will be able to stand her. If she shared something tomorrow like this, I would get on here and share it, and I would just go about my business. I would not use that to go at her about. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm extra sensitive about cancer because my mom, all that too. That's possible. But I just feel like there's sometimes you just keep your fucking mouth shut. Like, shut the fuck up. And if you don't want to do it, don't fucking do it. Who cares? Hold on, I gotta get my drink, guys. Sorry. Okay. All right. Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, much better. Okay.
I had to turn you up a little bit. Why
Here, I can turn my mic settings up. It's probably not all the way up. Well, that's not it. God. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait. I forgot. Let's see. Audio. Oh, I am all the way up. Okay. Can you hear me?
I think it's me for some reason. Mine.
Poor Stephanie.
I quit tonight. Mic volume. Speakers.
Tess, these people have been, like, they're known in real life. It's not just a name on the internet, though. And the funeral home has been contacted by more than one person. Like, the haters tried to disprove this, and it's actually proven true. So I wouldn't have done it otherwise. Like, I'm not one of those people that's going to get up here. I actually don't like to share any kind of fundraiser. I never have, especially after all this had happened last year, but this one has been vetted. So, all right. Has everybody got to see Brian's video today? I don't know.
I seen it.
You seen it? All right, we're gonna watch that.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I screwed something up. Is that better? Can you unmute?
You're fine. You're totally fine.
No, I
Can you hear me?
Hold on. I'm echoing. Now, that's better. Now talk.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I screwed it up. It was me. I did that. Okay, I
Okay.
fixed it now, though.
Backlash for speaking on this. Wait, you're gonna get backlash for speaking on this. What do you mean? This has nothing to do with Diane. I don't understand what you mean, Tess. I know. Can you hear me now? We need the gift, guys. All right. So, anyways, hold on. I don't feel like this has any relation to Diane. This has been vetted by a lot of people that, even people that were against it at first are now sharing it.
Like this little girl is actively physically dying, and all we're doing is sharing her GoFundMe. I, honest to God, do not understand any issue with that whatsoever. I just don't. And if anybody has an issue, we just gonna have to agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it, because I just won't make any more of a mockery. People can say what they want, like the Corey. I'm sure Corey will have something to say. Really don't care because I don't watch her. So, okay. All right, we're gonna watch this video real quick for the people that hadn't seen it.
Anyone ever notice how lanky or wherever she goes and leaves a comment, she has to leave like 17 comments, like we love you, and then again, and then again, and then again. How she's got to just constantly keep leaving comments. She does this everywhere she goes. She'll leave a little comment, then another comment, and then another comment, and then another comment, and then she does this everywhere she goes. Lanky Tora always does this. Everywhere she goes, she leaves comment after comment after comment, and then so I gave it back to her. I know I'm blocked over there, but Lanky, can you do it in one pose, or do you have to do it over and over again? Lanky, can't you get it all out in one page? You are weird, Lanky.
Is that him listening to Randy in the background?
I don't know. It's
have
not me.
A posting too much intervention for Lanky, or what's up, Lanky? We need rain. It's weird, Lanky. That's weird when you do that to people's comment section. That's weird when you keep doing that. You keep doing that.
Okay, that's about all I can take of that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. I just can't take him. I don't watch Brian. So I love Lanky. And there's been a couple times that Lanky's been like, I'm sorry that I leave a lot of comments. I like Lanky. I love Lanky. I don't care. She can leave 100 comments. What is it to him? Like, who cares? And so she's bad now because she said before that she loves Brian and his kids and wishes he would get it together. Like, that's bad? Are you kidding? Ugh. I don't know.
Why didn't he ever say anything about it before, up until now? Why is it an issue all of a sudden now? That's weird. I find that suspicious.
Yeah.
Now that he's upset with her or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's like, why? Lanky was good to Brian.
Yes.
She still,
Lanky defended She defended
sorry,
Brian and said how much she loved Brian and cared for Brian. Lanky cares and loves everybody. Like, even when nobody else would say that. Not nobody else, but a lot of other people wouldn't. She did.
Right. And she even now, if Brian has like, whenever he needed that water pipes money, like the pipes had busted under his house, she had nothing bad to say about it. She said she was praying for him and his family. She just can't support him. I guess that makes you a terrible person now, that you have an opinion that you can't support somebody, or like, whatever. I don't care. I love Lanky. Hey, November Rain.
Hey, November Rain.
You
Hey,
know,
Moderate Chaos.
I noticed that Wendy went live, and I peeked in for a second, but I like logged off a lot today. Because I knew I was going to talk about this too, but I appreciate that one did too. That was really nice of her to
I didn't
speak
get to
up.
see hers either. I watched Selling Sunset mostly today because I didn't know the 5th season came out, so I haven't seen much on YouTube today. His comments under my
Right.
video, Brian is blocked on my channel, so he couldn't leave a comment. Brian, Lanky can leave Oh, that was Diane's video that was on. That's why he's fucking
Yeah.
bothered by
Why
it.
can't he, like, it's not even under his videos, and he says that all creators get annoyed with it. I never saw nothing but everybody supporting Lanky. If she's not leaving them under your video, that was literally just a way to go at her, Brian, and you just sound so stupid and petty for it,
It was the most petty shit it could be the most petty video that's ever been made.
Hey, Passion, it was so petty.
I love you, Lanky.
I love you. I love you, Lanky. And thank you, One Win. I didn't get a chance to come in because, like I said, I had a lot of stuff to do here today. Oh my gosh, this puppy is chewing everything up. Oh, speaking of, hold on one second. Sorry.
So I said, why is Brian worried about what Lanky does under someone else's video? Okay, so it's not. So he had to go under Diane's comment section, which proves that clearly he's reading Diane's comment sections for whatever reason, even though he hates her. And then is concerned what Lanky says on a whole different channel, on a channel that he claims he hates. And it bothers him somehow. Like, you're choosing to go over there and read that. You don't have to. You could just not go over there and read the comment section. It wouldn't be hard.
Exactly. Why? Who cares? Right, exactly. I could see if it was his channel and he was like, hey, maybe like tone it down. It's not. She doesn't go to his and comment. I haven't seen her over there in forever, in a day. It's really weird.
Are you sharing a link out tonight? Are we going to be on long enough or what? No.
I can.
It's up to you. I just didn't know how long we were going to be on. I got to grab my drink real quick though.
Okay. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm
my
going to share.
throat's hurting.
Oh no. Everybody's getting sick too. So yeah, Lanky, I know you'll hear this back. We support you. Please don't let him get to you. Hey, Ro. There was no point to go over to Diane's channel and pick out some comments that had nothing to do with you. Like, what the frick? I don't know. Lanky will be okay. Brian's not gonna get to Lanky. She'll probably tell him to fuck off. Lanky's really strong. She's not but I could see like if she went at her in those comments, but I didn't see that. Let me make sure. Let me finish the freaking video without the noise. I
didn't even read the comments.
Yeah, but I don't think she was going at him at all. I don't think that's how that went.
What's the video?
I'm sharing my own life. Oh my god, I got to get it together.
Was the video even about him?
No. Diane doesn't do videos about Brian.
It's so random.
That is so random. Sorry, guys. I promise one day I will have it together when I come live. Maybe not tomorrow or in a year, but all right,
one day.
Okay, she's talking about baseball. Let's see. Journey is good music. We have good friends here. I'm just checking in on you guys. We have awesome people here. There's nothing negative even. Not that we need some rain. Oh, okay.
You know what I think she's doing? And I've done that before. I think she's watching the live, not live, and commenting in the comment sections. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Rada. Yeah, I mean, well, she's told me before. Sometimes I hit send too soon. I'm like, I'm sorry if it's overwhelmed you. And I was like, no, it's totally fine. And sometimes when she's watching live on back, she'll, like you said, comment. Like she, she's even asked me before, and I'm like, it doesn't, because it doesn't bother me. Why do I care? Like what? Leave as many comments as you want. Who
Yeah,
cares? I don't understand. Um, I
do
don't care if she
not,
comments 100 times. Who gives a fuck?
Brian, for some
Uh-huh.
weird reason.
Yeah. Oh, he called her a retard. Yeah, I said she seems retarded for that. Um.
Oh, that's not
mm,
nice.
yeah, Brian, you're one to talk about retards. I'm just. Oh, God, I gotta mute for a second. Take a drink.
At least she doesn't eat paper.
All right. I mean, at least she only eats edible things. Ugh, I have a lot more I could say, but I don't. I don't go back and forth with Brian, and I'm not gonna start. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
say that was uncalled for, and I'm gonna move on
I'll be
now.
nice.
Yeah, Brian, that's not a good look to go after Lanky. Like, I went, I could see there has been times like he's talked some shit. So if you want to say "f you, Lanky" or something, but just out of the blue, like, what the fuck? What?
It makes you look like a
Uh,
whole bully for no reason. Like, she's literally over there on another channel minding her business. And if you read her comment, she wasn't even talking shit. She was talking about the band Journey. Said, I just wanted to check on you guys. Like, she wasn't talking shit about anybody. And you had to make a whole video about her. I do think it was a little uncalled for.
hmm. Me too. No, I didn't see any. Where was it at? Hooked. What do you? I don't know. Uh-uh. So yeah, my
What
puppy.
happened?
Oh my god, it chewed up. Orca has this big giant leash because y'all know Orca's like over 100 pounds. The dog, that puppy, chewed through like a $50 leash, like a big thick leather leash that because Orca doesn't pull and stuff, so we just got him a nice thick leash that he wouldn't be able to break. That puppy chewed through it. Oh my god, Aaron's going to die when he finds
Oh my
out.
God. I had a heart attack.
Mm,
I think it was right before we went live last. Okay. We got Beast a new collar, right? I think I showed it to you guys, and it's really cute, and it's like leather. And I accidentally, because I use like a lead line, the lines that they go in and out of the handle of the leash, and you can like make it longer and lock the button or whatever, right? Well,
yeah.
I had accidentally. I didn't know at the time. I just thought I had normally hooked it on the little metal loop, but I had accidentally hooked it on the like it on a color, like if you there's that little loop that you put the extra like bits of the color
Yes.
through. I hooked
Yes.
it onto that and had no clue.
Oh.
And they were like 3 or 4 people
Mm.
outside across the road, and she tries to like take off, and I pull her back and it popped, and I was like, fuck. Like,
Oh no.
she was loose, and I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? It's nighttime. She's gonna run after them, and then she's gonna freak out. She's gonna be gone. So I was freaking out, and then I just was like, I've been working with her with like reaction to come back to me, and
Yeah.
I said it to her. I got low and I said it to her, and she fucking came back to me. It was a miracle. Like, that wouldn't
Oh
have
my god.
worked
Thank God.
any other time, and she came back to me, and I was like, oh, I thought she was gone for real. She probably wouldn't run away at this point at all, but she's really reactive to other people that she doesn't know, like really reactive. Like, she acts like she's gonna kill them. She wouldn't hurt a
Yes.
flea, but she acts
Well,
like she's gonna kill them.
that's my puppy. I'm gonna send a picture to myself so that I can show you guys, because like she is like so comfortable now, chewing up everything except for her chew toys. You guys, like, in
Yes.
this case, oh my god, this puppy got so spoiled because we got her right at Easter, if you guys remember. So like she got hooked up, like, it was Easter time. Anything but actual chew toys. She doesn't want to chew on her toys, and she doesn't want to chew on her lovies. She's all about chewing up everything that's bad.
Same.
Ugh, it's so frustrating.
I'm convinced that there aren't puppies that actually play with puppy toys. It cannot be a
No,
thing.
I
Like,
don't think so. Cause
she only wants to play with things like she knows, oh, this is all of these things I'm not supposed to have. I can have everything in my basket. Like, huge basket full of toys. I can have all this shit. She doesn't want not one thing in there, not one ever.
No, she does not. She does not. I sent you that. Just don't worry about it. It was me. She doesn't want anything that she's allowed to have. And look at her cute little face. Like, how could anybody actually be mad? Which actually is going to bring me to a point that I'm going to ask you guys about in a minute. Okay. All right. So, how can anybody like actually be mad at that face? Like, what? I can't. I just look at her.
No,
I'm like, oh.
I was just thinking the other day, I was like, I've always heard the term like puppy dog eyes. Oh my God. So know what that means now. Like,
Yes.
it,
Yes.
oh, Beast will
What's that?
pout. She'll look at you like she makes her like, she knows. She puts her little paws over her face and she pouts. And she
Yes.
is told no. She's just like a little kid.
I know. I can't show you guys the one where she's doing that because Mercedes girl, hey, let's just switching things up routine, trying to make things easier for her at night. I hope everything's okay. So I can't show you guys the pictures that I would love to show you because my kids are in them, obviously, but she does that, or she'll bury her. Okay, so she'll get under the blanket. Like if one of the kids are laying down and she's in trouble, she'll go run under their blanket with them. And I'm like, oh my God, hold on. I'm going to get a better face shot for you guys. I'm like, what? Like,
Well,
hold
because they
on.
know, like they know that you don't want them to do the thing, but they're gonna like die or do the thing. You know what I mean? Like
Yes,
if
yes,
if it's the last thing they do, they're gonna do the thing. Whatever the thing is, they're going to do it.
yes. This is, oh my gosh, look at this little face. Like, I cannot think of like a way that would be like,
That's the cutest face. Oh my God. Look at her little
Lori said hi to you a
hands.
couple of times, Stephanie, and you
Hey,
weren't here.
Lori. Wait, is that
Oh my
Lori
God.
from DC, Lori?
I think so. I think it is because
Oh,
they said hi to you first.
hey. I haven't seen you in
Um,
a while.
yes, but look at her little eyes. She knows, and like, she actually just got done showing something up right before this, and ran, and like she has two beds, but the one has like a removable pillow, I guess, for easier to watch, for
Oh,
washing.
we have no beds. We've had
Oh yeah, well,
5 now.
yeah, well, it was like connected barely by this little thing, and it went underneath, but it like clips in. The clips aren't there anymore. That's what she's laying on is half of her bed that she took up on my bed and ran into my room. I'm like, what are you doing? What is that? Oh my
Her
God.
little hands, her little paws are so cute. Oh
I
my
know, but
God.
she's the biggest. Like, I swear to y'all, I got so lucky with Orca that I thought, I'll do it again. What will two dogs be? Like, I have, who cares?
Yeah.
She is like, gave me a run for my money. She gives Orca, like, if Orca's trying to lay down, she'll go like nibble his ears and get on top of him and try to get him to play. And he's like an old man. He
Oh,
doesn't want to play.
yeah, that's what Bees does to the cat, but only one specific cat, and she wants to torture him, and she doesn't try to hurt him, but she like puts her like she'll try to put her mouth on his head, but not bite him, and like push him around, and like take her nose and push him around. It's like he's a freaking ball. He's not a ball. He's a cat. She's so rough. I have to keep her
Yes.
away from him.
Right. Like, okay, so the puppy's obviously literally under 10 pounds. White Orca's over 100, like 120. She's not going to hurt him, but she goes up, nibbles on his ears, gets on him, and like, like wants him to play. And he's like, no. And then all he would do is like barely move, and she gets terrified. And he's always doing his movements. And she knows he's way bigger.
Yeah, he could just
So,
step on her and she would be donezo. She's like a little
I
fly
mean,
on his back.
oh, yes. It's crazy. How like I don't know these like how quick they bonded too. They are best friends. They sleep together every single night. So I mean, I'm glad that part's over because that was what I was worried about. But they kind of teamed up on me too. Like Orca, like kind of will come and I'll be petting him while the puppy goes off and does bad things, and I'm like, "Are you covering for her? Like, what are you doing?" It's kind of cute.
She's like, go and distract her.
I know. She's like, go get petted so that I can get
Yeah,
into
I got
this.
a mission here.
Mm. So, have you guys been watching that Notes from TLC, that Letitia girl or whatever her name is? Have you guys been
I
watching
keep
that?
seeing that. I keep seeing that. There's a few things I want to watch. Like I've been watching Selling Sunset. Like I said, if you like reality TV at all, that show is so freaking good. I love it. I love that show. But I love reality TV. Trash reality TV is so good.
Okay.
They sell these huge, like I'm talking these stupid huge mega $1 million mansions in LA, and that's their job. And then they have all the drama, and they're all like beautiful, yet like it's so good. It's so good. If you like
Yes.
reality TV.
Well, this girl, okay, she's pregnant supposedly. Original Al's been doing stuff on her. I'm actually going to do some stuff on her. I got
I
like,
seen a link on it. What's the name of the show?
it's not a show. It's a girl on here. Okay, she might
Oh
as
shit.
well be. Well, everybody's talking about it like it is. Her
That I
channel is
thought it
called
was a show.
Love Notes for TLC. Okay, she talked about how she was going to harm her baby because she's saying that she's pregnant.
Oh
Every
my
man in her
god.
life has essayed her. Like I've never met. I'm down this huge rabbit hole. I got like hours of footage in the last couple of days. I'm going to make some videos, but oh my god, I cannot. It could be a show. I'm not kidding. Hey Nat, Chloe, yes, and yes, animals are the best
Hey
for
Nat.
sure. Yes, if you're gonna watch her, you just ease into it. Okay, she's crazy.
Not only just animals, but dogs in particular. Like I love my cats, but there's something about a dog, and I've never been a dog person because I was always scared to get a dog because I didn't know if I would know what to do and how to do all the things, right? Like I was just
I
really
remember.
apprehensive
Yeah, you've done
for
so
a
well.
really long time. But oh my God, there's just something about a dog and their personality and the way that they react whenever they see you. Like it's just unconditional love like nothing else. They're amazing. Dogs
That
are
puppy
amazing.
will like seriously, like I can be in the worst mood and like have all the kids acting up, and I come
Mm-hmm.
home and the dogs are just so happy to see me. They don't care if I'm in a mood. They don't care if I need a shower. They don't give a fuck. They're just
Nope.
like happy I'm me. Um, Wait, Monique, I didn't know that part. I knew that she broke that restraining order.
Oh shit.
Yes, she was.
Oh, wait a
Yes.
minute. Is
Okay.
this girl, was she on a reality TV show before by any chance?
It's this girl. I don't know. I just learned about her, but I have all kinds of footage from her. Okay.
Because I
So
was watching this one girl that used to be on um
this girl.
those those girls that fight. Uh,
I don't think she's been on it though. I don't think she's been on a reality show, but
no, that's not
okay.
her.
So she went to her baby dad's house with. She's not allowed around her kids. She's broke all these restraining orders. Went beating on the
Wait,
door.
that might
Then
be her.
faked a whole PTSD episode, and the cop was like,
Oh my god.
You're fine." And she just started breathing like, oh, I don't know. You have to watch her. She was ranting about a truck and other stuff. Yes, moderate chaos. She's definitely something special. Um, yes, the Bad Girls Club. That's what it was.
Bad Girls Club. Was that her? Is it her?
No, I don't think she's ever been on a show.
Okay. So there is another girl that does lives or does videos, and there's people that I watch that cover Aaron Carter that also cover that girl, and
Mhm.
she's a whole mess as well. I don't know her
Yeah.
name though.
Yeah, I don't know. This girl, like, I got a bunch of stuff. I'll send you it privately so you can catch up. Hey, David Walsh. So I'll send you like the stuff that I have because I'm going to be making videos. It's you don't need TV with these people. Um, I don't know. She's the craziest I've seen in a while. I'm going
See,
to give a link.
reality TV to me has always been like super interesting, but just until like a couple weeks ago, I thought that Jersey Shore was real. I told you all that
Oh
on
my
camera.
God, yes, I know you did. And
I had no
no,
clue. But
no, and the girls.
this shit's real. Like this shit on YouTube, like there's so many things that you can watch that's
There's
just like
mm,
mind boggling. It's crazy.
Let me see if I can find the Mother's Day one where she goes and beats on the door. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Oh
I'll
hell!
introduce you guys. Hold
If anybody comes up, I can let them up. I'll authenticate them first, though. If you're not here, I'm not here. Okay, so they said, let me see if you all said, is she? Jersey Shore isn't real? No, Jersey Shore is not real. It was, they did not know each other beforehand. They met that day, the first day in that house. The house was like bought by the people that wanted to put on the show. They never like went on vacations to Jersey Shore. They weren't best friends. They became friends, of course, but no, like none of the premise of the show was real at all.
Okay, I can't find it because I've watched them all, but I will be uploading a video in the next couple days. I don't want to do too many of them because she talks about killing her puppies, and she put a whole litter of puppies in a trash bag. And another one, she talks about how she's going to harm this baby and herself. Like, that's the kind of girl we're dealing with. Okay, so okay, Nat. Hey, Nat.
Not me.
Yeah, Letitia. Yes, Letitia. Yes.
Hey, Nat.
Hey, Nat.
Hey, Amanda.
My throat hurts.
Hey, Romad. So I can sing it again. Okay. This is your birthday song. It is a very long. Happy birthday, Romad.
Happy
Okay,
birthday.
and I sent you the link that live is public again too. Yeah, are you watching that girl, Nat Chloe? Are you watching her?
No, but I need to. It sounds like.
Yeah, I have so much footage that I need to go through it before I get any more because I don't want to I'm afraid that I won't remember what it's about. I've even been taking notes because I literally have enough footage to make a whole channel on her right now.
Oh,
Because,
really?
God, yes. And she, I haven't seen anybody quite this disgusting. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen anybody this gross.
Is she worse than that Peaches girl? You remember that Peaches?
Okay,
lady?
Peaches was pretty bad.
She was awful.
You're right.
So what does she do? Like what's a rundown of her?
Okay, so she is. Hold on. Okay, she is a woman who's supposedly pregnant by the R word, but even if she's pregnant, is up for debate, and is definitely if she was R word, is up for debate. And I'm not one to say that, but just because of you watch her long enough,
right?
And she just goes. She's homeless, lives in her van, but refuses to save any money. Eats out every day and eats vegan food. And gets on here and just says the most horrendous things ever. Hold on.
Gotcha. No filter at all.
Did you all see Andy Dick get arrested today?
What?
I think it was today. He got arrested on that. You know that Cappy. Do you all watch the IRL streamers at all? They drive their
yes, I know who that is.
Thing? I've seen some of it.
Okay, well, there's one guy, he's like, they call him Cappy or whatever. I think that's the RV that he was on. And I didn't want to get into it, but he got arrested for sexual assault, something that happened during the night on the RV, supposedly.
Yeah, I heard about that. I think I told you. I think I saw you say it when I went to share this link. I think that Andy Cruz is that's from Andy Cruz. Isn't that somebody from your? I think I saw him through Andy's show. That's the weirdest thing. Andy in the chat.
I think Andy watches those people. Have you ever heard of Gucci's?
Yeah, but and I watched that one girl.
It's that whole people. Yeah.
Yes.
And then that other girl used to be over there. You remember the girl that got her kids jerked out of the house? It's that whole community. The CPS took her kids.
What's her name? Trishalicious. Yeah. Okay, so a little backstory. She lost custody 5 years ago and has restraining orders. I do believe 7 of them that she's broken against her daughter and the family. So I'm going to show you guys this little video. Hold on.
Okay.
Well, not little, but I'm not going to show the whole thing. Just
so she's estranged from all of her family, pretty much.
Yes.
So this is the girl.
Yeah,
this is the girl
I've been talking about. Yeah. Hold on.
I'm literally out in front of my ex-husband's new house. This is like the yard is overgrown. It makes perfect sense because he's a trash ass person and this is how he lives. He manages
What
to
the fuck?
with other people, but not his ex-wife who gave birth to the first child that gave him income. Hello, how are you? Hello. Yeah, this looks about right. Overgrown and trash, and that sounds about right. Hello, doggy. Yeah, you like me because I'm not a threat to you, and I'm not a threat to
That
anybody.
looks like my
except
dog.
my husband says I am. He says I am, but you know what? I don't think so. Oh, yeah.
Get out now.
Oh, or what? Or what? You're gonna call the police? I didn't think so. Get out now. Yeah.
Are the kids
Me
in
knocking on
there?
their door because I'm a civil human being. Look at this trashy ass house. And I bet the inside
She
is
says that at
just as trashy as
school.
that woman that just stepped out. My ex-husband's
Well,
new
thank
wife. That's who
God.
that was. And she's always sitting there trying to block me on Facebook. You look amazing. You look amazing. Oh, platform 9 3/4. Oh, I wonder. Maybe if somebody came to the door, maybe if Brandon Collins came to the door, the father of my child that stole my child, maybe, then we could have a civil interaction. But I guess not. You just like to live like trash. I see the way you live. I see how you're forcing my child to live like trash.
Okay, I'm gonna drop her channel link in just a second, but yeah, she does. They do have restraining orders, permanent ones. She breaks them. So just to let everybody know. And she's like, I'll be civil, and beats on the door. The cops do come after this, but I don't want to just like straight play her content. But here, let me keep playing it.
Abusing my child in that way? Yep, all this. And everybody says that I was trash. Everyone says that because I sanitized everything and took care of everything, I was trash. Yeah. It looks to me like they got a little bit backwards here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Yeah, I know. You're so cute. You just want to play with me. You're just a good boy. You're a good boy. I love you. Tell them I'm going to be back. My daughter is the most important thing to me. And I will be back. And I'll always be back because they. So come on. Come here. I see you standing out. Even this. You know what? You came out this door. And it's recorded. So come on. Come here. I see you standing outside. I'd like to have a chat with you. It's my daughter's birthday tomorrow, and I'm going to see her.
Okay, that's just to give you guys a small taste. And then I also want to show you guys, okay, she's been made aware of what I understand. I need, this is from because I just started this. Like the daughter is 9, almost 10, or maybe she is 10 or she just turned 9. Either way, she knows about social media. Her mom goes to the storage bin and starts screaming and ripping up like all these scrapbooks. Like, you could have had these, but your piece of shit parents won't let me come and bring them to you. Like screaming at the camera. I wanted to show you that I did care. I did, but I don't. That part of my life is dead. Like on a video that her young daughter could possibly see. Like she has to be. And then today she went on and said that she was going to harm the baby. Like multiple times said, I'm going to harm myself and the baby. And then wonders why she's not allowed to
Oh
run.
my God.
Yes. Let me see if I can find the scrapbook
Oh,
one. Because it's bad.
that's so scary.
I
Especially
know,
because
like
she
if you
can go
were a
right
kid.
there at any time. Oh,
Yeah. Well, the cops made her leave, and she was like, "You can't make me leave." And they were like, "Oh, but we are making you leave." And she got arrested. She breaks the restraining orders all the time. She's just, I haven't seen people like actually said like they want truthfully Trisha back instead. That's how unhinged this girl is. Like,
well, she is back.
Well, I mean, like they would take her all the time streaming versus
Yeah.
this. She tells these creepy bedtime stories about her supposed life, but um, let me see if this one's it. Hold on, I don't. And like I said, I have a lot of videos that I'm going to are going to be coming about this. She also thinks that you're not allowed to share her videos on your community tab. Like she has no idea how this works. I don't know. But she's growing quickly because she's a train wreck. Like she's a total train wreck. So you know how that goes around here.
Yeah, of course. That's the main content that's going to grow fast, especially just are those live streams that she does?
No, but she does like
Is
30
there a
minutes. She's
chat?
homeless. So she does like longer videos and she turns the comments off. Okay. But she's just such a train wreck that people still subscribe and watch videos on her. I'm
If
trying to
she'd
find
start,
one.
if she was live streaming that shit and she ran a chat in there, oh my God, she would definitely have tons of people watching her.
Yes. See, she got arrested 7 months ago. Okay. I can't find the storage one. Hold on, is this one it? I wait. And she goes like on these rants and she'll say she doesn't want her kids and she's done and then she'll be like, I was a good mom, which she looked like she used to be kind of normal in the pictures. Like you could tell, but I don't know if it's mental illness. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot see the chat. I'm trying to find a video, but it's like really crazy to look at those pictures and all that she shared to now. It's like not even the same person. Groceries. She actually has a video called Killing Puppies, okay? Literally.
What?
Yes, I swear I'm not making this up.
Like, is that a clickbait title? Is that what she's...
No, she actually killed 7 puppies, put them in
Oh
a
my
garbage
God.
bag in the freezer. Yes. I'm not making that up. Like I'm not exaggerating that.
She should go straight to somewhere bad for that. That's awful.
Well, yeah, and she doesn't know why people talk about her, and she wants people to. I'm like, oh my God, yeah, she lost 150 pounds. She lives off a disability.
Is it there a place that you could just go, like, even if you couldn't take care of them, you could go take them somewhere that could, like, give
No,
them
she said
away to
because they had a
somebody or
pit bull
something?
in them. I mean, she said they
Oh,
because they had part pit bull.
it's mental illness for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I can play this. I'm gonna give a trigger warning, and if anybody wants me to stop, I will. That's the one Tara's
Okay, I'm
talking
triggered
about.
already.
Yeah, it's
Wait, is it
really
the puppy one? I don't want to watch
no,
the puppy one.
no,
Okay.
no. All right, let me share my screen. Trigger warning.
Yeah, we already saw the truth video.
I know, right? I know the truth looks like nothing. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play part of this. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I gotta mute while I do this because otherwise it'll echo.
Sorry, how many subs does she have? Okay, 1,000.
1.21K, but she started like 8 months ago, but people are just now starting to catch on. She doesn't kill the puppies on the video. Then this isn't about that anyways. This is different. This is about the baby that she's supposedly pregnant with. So
she just told the story. She told the story about it.
I didn't get to watch all this. This is the one that Tara told me to watch, but it does mention that she wants, unaliving yourself and stuff.
Well, at all today. I didn't brush my teeth prior to falling asleep. I slept for a couple hours and then woke up to try to use the restroom and brush my teeth, but I'm not doing well. The pressure in my uterus is like getting overwhelming. Being all alone, it doesn't help because I know that this baby was not desired in that way.
Is she in a public bathroom?
Not
Yes, she's homeless. So she lives in a van. She goes to these weird places. Yeah.
trying to fake that I'm happy about it. I'm not trying to fake that I want to destroy it or anything either. It's just mostly I don't want it.
I don't want anything to do with it, and I shouldn't have to carry it for 9 months. But also the abortion freaked
She's talking about the baby, just for anybody that's confused. She's calling it,
me out. So now I'm stuck with a baby inside of me that could be fully formed enough to survive if I gave birth at any moment. And the father wants nothing to do with it or me. And that doesn't seem right in my frame of mind. And if that's the case, if that's what he doesn't want, then of course I'm gonna end up doing some crazy shit and losing this baby. Um, I'm not doing well mentally at all. It's not the woman's fault that the baby should die. It's not the woman's fault that she should kill the baby once it's born either. It's none of anybody's business. If nobody wanted it, if nobody wanted to prepare for it, if nobody wanted to finance it, they shouldn't have had it. Which means, even in my circumstance, I knew not to have children. That's why I was abstaining. So the fact that
Okay, so that's just like a little taste of her.
What
There,
the fuck?
yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna share her channel link. This is just goes directly to the video we just watched. Well, and if you guys want to sub up, I'm going to do videos, like I said, about her. Right, it's insane. Like, and I watched her videos. Like, I've been binge watching them, and so far, supposedly like 8 different people have SA'd her, and like, I don't know, it's crazy, it's nuts, and
So she could be lying about being pregnant.
yes, that's what. Let me
But
show what
if
the
she's
original.
if she's not, it would seem like somebody would want to like look into that or make her seek professional help for that, because like she's saying out loud on a public video that she wants to do bad things to the baby once it's born.
Yes, that there she goes to jail. She gets all these. It's not like she has never been to jail or. She has.
They
There's just
probably
so much.
don't know what to do. It's hard. It's really hard to deal with people like that. They don't have the resources, and then she's homeless. So, it's sad. That's a sad situation.
Oh wait, I didn't see this. See, remember? Okay, so remember she said she harmed the puppies, right?
Yeah.
Well, she said she watched a vet do that. That's where she got the idea, and I guess she name dropped this vet clinic, and
Oh God.
so Al, original Al, messaged them, and they said we would absolutely never do that. Thanks for the heads up. Like,
Oh wow.
she was saying that that's where she got the idea. Okay, and then this is something that Al did the other day that I kind of thought was, yeah, she's vegan, but she killed puppies, right?
Nothing
Okay,
wrong
so
with being vegan. It's just
no, but the irony of it, like, you are vegan, but because you don't want to harm animals, but you kill puppies. That's
It's it's the puppy killing part. It's the bad part.
yes, vegan's fine. It's the puppy kill. It's the whole puppy killing. So original Al does not believe she's pregnant based on her research, which she does really good research. And she said a food baby for science. And she ate a bunch of food, and then she showed what she normally looked like. So she does really
And
good
she's
research.
super skinny. She's super skinny normally. So if she can make herself look pregnant, anybody can. Does the lady look like she has a baby bump?
She does, but she's like supposed to be like halfway. Here, hold on.
Yeah, she said it was big enough that if she had it, it would be fully formed.
Yeah, she's like, I think like 30 weeks or something. I'll show you guys some pictures that she has shared.
What the fuck? That's
25 weeks something. I don't know, but she's not even allowed around the child that she does have. She goes from loving to hating. These are the most updated pictures, so it's hard to tell so far. But she went to the hospital and shared a picture, and she didn't have like the belly band things on. So people are speculating. I'm not saying she's not pregnant or she is. I don't know. But these are the pictures that she has shared of herself, the most recent pictures. And there is a little bump there. But you know what I mean? Like,
her boobs look big. They do look like she could be.
Right. I'm not willing to say she's not, right? I'm not willing to say she's not. I'm not willing to say she is. But she also just lost 150 pounds pretty recently. Um, there's a lot of things that
Oh,
play into it. So hold
hmm.
on. Let me see if I can find any more pictures. Let me see.
Scares
If she
me.
name
If
drops people, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
just scares me if she is, then she's gonna do something to that baby.
Right. Well, enough people know now, though, that I don't even know if she is that she would ever even get her hands on that baby. You know what I mean? Like,
But she could give birth, and the mind frame she is, she could not even go to the hospital or something
oh
crazy.
well, that's true. I mean, she does look. Hey, Dari, good to see you, honey.
So how does
Tomorrow.
that work? Like if she's pregnant and she's had kids taken away from her, do they
Yeah.
like know that?
Well, yeah, they know that. I mean, sometimes I've heard of people getting to keep their other kids because what happened was the dad, the dad got custody. It wasn't like CPS of the other kid, but in this case, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna. If she was to go to a hospital like she's supposed to, I mean, I'm with Tara. I kind of do think she is pregnant, based on there was a monitor next to her, but it wasn't hooked up, and um, like
Her boobs look that way.
right, I'm trying to find a new thing where you can see her belly because she like
E-
oh right here. Let me see if we can see it.
Especially if she just lost 150 pounds, her boobs should look deflated.
Yes, right, and they're all. But I don't think it was how that she said. I don't think she got essayed. I don't think that. I mean, I hate to question anybody, but the other person's out now, and I don't know. None of my. I'm not even going to speculate. I shouldn't do that. Okay, so this is her. So right there, she looks very pregnant to me. Like her belly's round and all that. This
Yes.
is pretty recent, May 8th. And, with her nose, like, you know how pregnant women get like a bigger, like a wider nose a lot of
Yes.
times? She's just such a liar, though. You just never know what to think. But I do think she does look pregnant. Well, CPS will be involved because a lot of people know MO33. Like, there's too many people that know about it now. Like, she ain't getting off of that.
No, it'll be it's like those other people, that other couple in that same IRL community. They had a baby, and within a week, CPS had taken the baby out of the home.
Well, yeah, ladies, they do make fake bellies, but there's a lot of times that she showed her belly, like early in the morning, and I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see because then, like a couple weeks ago, she didn't look pregnant, but that happens earlier in your pregnancy, and then you get further along. Hold on, she did some yoga. Let's watch that for a second. See if we can't. Hold on.
So far, she looks pregnant to me,
Me too. Yeah, and I
which is
wish she wasn't.
scary
Right.
as hell.
So this is her. Um, see, like,
She's pregnant.
yeah, I didn't see this before. I mean, I'd be shocked if she wasn't.
She's very
but
agile.
yeah. I don't know.
She
She's
has
very
that
good.
pregnant, like the way that her belly looks like a pregnant girl's belly.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. There was another one that I watched where.
It doesn't look like somebody that lost 150 pounds and has like loose skin or just a belly left over.
Yeah, and her arms are like, does have a little bit of that loose skin. You know what I'm talking about? Under her arms from losing all the weight. So I don't know. Either way, it's a rabbit hole. Like I have not fallen into in a long time. I was doing all my stuff all day. That was part of my routine, was kind of just listening, recording what I thought was important. So I'm going to try to put a couple videos together tonight about it. And it'll be up. Yeah. I don't know what kind of dance that was. She's always dancing and up shopping. And like, I mean, when you lose weight, you definitely get that energy anyways, Hold on. Here's another one. This is 3 weeks ago. Let's see. I'll show you guys this one. I didn't know this was going to be my whole show, but I'm telling you, it's a nuts. All right here she is. See, look.
She is pregnant. There's no doubt about
Yeah,
it. I
I
have
didn't
no
see
doubt.
these.
I
I don't know
have
why
no
I didn't
doubt.
see these. Now I don't have any doubt at all.
Look at that.
People are saying they
Oh,
make fake bellies. I hold on. I wish we could slow these down. You
but
guys will.
dancing with a fake
I
belly
mean, they
like
do,
that,
but that just looks
Yeah, I know,
real.
right? Because she has
that
like
just looks real. Like she
Yeah.
does
she has some
not look like a fake belly.
right, and she has that glow and the nose that pregnant women
Yeah,
get, and
she looks pregnant, which is super scary because she audibly said that if somebody hurts their baby after it's born or does something even worse than hurt it, they shouldn't be held responsible or something. She said,
yeah, she said she goes to prison. She'll just write her novel and she'll have housing finally, basically. And she went on to say,
"Ugh,
um,
they need to keep such a close eye on her. She's
yeah,
gonna do
she did
something
say she has
crazy."
WIC brandy. I did catch that, which you have to be on WIC, you have to be pregnant. So, um, she shows her belly. Okay, yeah, I see. I didn't know. I wish she was faking, but I'm realizing that she's probably not faking. Like, and it's not fair. You know, there's a lot of people that want kids that don't have kids, and then you have her, and it's like, oh God, like I understand it could be stressful being homeless and being pregnant and all of that, but the stuff that she says is just even before she was pregnant, she said awful things like that, though.
You know, it almost felt like in that video that we watched of her saying that she was trying to manipulate the dad and make him feel bad to
Yeah,
somehow be involved in the baby's life. But still,
yeah.
it's just like, why would you say something like that to the internet? Like, the fuck?
His girlfriend is expecting a baby, and she got a hold of her and told her to shut the fuck up. He wouldn't R word anybody like that. Like basically, they're gonna end up with a restraining order against her too. I think because that she name drops him and his girlfriend and his family. Like she name drops them and everything. So
Is he claiming that it's actually him? It could not even be
I don't know
like
about
there's.
that part. I just know that he's claiming that he didn't R word her.
So you don't know if there was consensual or not.
No, but she's so far. She said her. I think her grandpa, her brothers, another man, her ex-husband, two army men. All those people have essayed her.
So every
Um,
man that's ever been in her presence, pretty much.
yes, and that makes it hard to believe. And I've always been on the side of you don't question a woman, you just go with it. But when it's every single guy, you kind of do have to look at that. So I really struggle with this one because I don't like to question women about that or men. If they say it happened, it did. But when it's every single man, that's a lot.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then her making indications that she would want like the father to be there and stuff and be
yes.
with
She
her.
said she was in
What?
love with him a couple days ago.
If he R worded her, like that's usually typically not the way people would feel in that
It's
situation.
so hard to read her. I wish I could find this one for you guys where she went to the storage unit. Hold on. And I don't even know that she was pregnant by then. Hold on. Yeah, she has a lot of titles like being essayed, but she uses the R word that I just don't like to use it. It feels so gross when I've never questioned anybody. So this is a hard thing for me. Like I don't like to question people about this, but she's not a typical, you know, if you could
Well,
just see, it's not.
unfortunately, there are. I'm not saying it's common, but there are women that have lied about that in the past. It's a
Well, yeah,
thing.
that's what, yes. And
It's
like
not
for her,
impossible.
no, I do believe like of course, there are people that aren't being truthful about it, but it's hard for me to question people. Like I usually just go on the side of you don't question somebody until they give you a reason, but she clearly gave everybody a reason, right? Like right off the bat by saying every man had done it. Like that takes away from it.
Yeah, and I just err on the side that the way that women are treated, even now, up until, and men especially, that come out about things like that, they're treated so terribly. I don't know why anybody would lie about it.
Yeah, it's really. Oh yeah, she lost her membership to a gym because she was like following this guy, cussing and yelling at him a couple weeks ago. I didn't get to
What?
watch the whole video about that yet, but um, yes, it's hard to believe her, Monique, and I don't say that. She's in Arkansas. I don't know that I've ever came out and said that because I just always err on the side of caution. But with this one, I just oh my god, like what a nut. Oh, she got kicked out of 2 gyms now, and that's where she like showers and all that because she's homeless.
Hey,
She's not.
polyester.
Hey, polyester. Yeah, the United States versus a domestic abuse survivor. Oh, right
Yeah, look
here,
at
I do
her.
believe. Right here, I found it. Okay, you get to hear like how bipolar she is just from this one video.
And did she not go file charges against him if he
I
R-worded
don't
her? Why is
know, and somebody that's followed needs to. I don't know. I still have more to go. That's why I haven't done my videos. I want to watch people that have you know done more on her to get more of a feel for everything. I don't know about the charges. I don't think so. Hey, polyester. Okay, I'm gonna play this really quick.
yeah,
So you
because you
guys
would
can.
think he would be in jail if that happened, you know?
You would think. I don't know. This is her. Okay, well I'll let her explain it.
All right, today is December 31st, 2021. So the new year is tomorrow. This is my storage unit, and I just wanted to leave a video of all the things that I'll be leaving behind this evening because I just don't have the money to be paying $40 for a storage unit of things that I don't need. A majority of this has already been sorted through and going to be donated. There's a bunch of still nice things, collectibles and like DVDs and whatever. I just don't care anymore. I'm just leaving it behind because I have no other way of taking it in my vehicle. But I wanted to make the video for Tara so she understood, like, here's all your scrapbook stuff, and I would have dropped it off for you to have with your family, since I'm not your family anymore. So, which is unfortunate because I'm not the one that says that. That's your father that says that. So here's your scrapbook, or at least one of them, and it'll be destroyed, I'm sure. So, here you go. At least you got an image of how much I loved and cared for you, and or whatever. I mean, or didn't, because obviously I was a shitty fucking mom. So, and that's why, these.
Like it's hard for me because that's the same woman. Look at these pictures, like in a scrapbook, and I know the time that those take, and you don't. It's hard.
Exist and all that proof and the shittiest fucking mom I was. And so there's that. There's your actual family right there. No, not this, of course. There's your actual family. There's your real kin right there. I don't exist to you anymore. So, and that's how much I loved you.
Now, mind you, the daughter's 9. The daughter's 9 years old.
Always taking photos of you because I thought you was the cutest thing I've ever fucking seen. Took you to all your doctor's appointments by myself usually, and here it is. It's the proof is in the pudding. I don't deserve a child. There's the first time you ate at 6 months old. All that. I mean, these would have been nice for you to have later on, I'm sure. My artwork and everything. But it doesn't really matter now, does it? None of it matters. There's a few things I might take, or actually I probably will leave behind because I'm a fucking idiot. I mean, ugly ass child. Why the fuck would you need any of this? Nobody needs to be reminded of how hideous I am, especially as a kid, or my fucking yearbooks. Fuck that shit. Throw that shit away. No one fucking cares about that, especially when it belongs to me. So here's another scrapbook, and I just wanted to go through and make a video, like I said, of all the stuff that'll be left behind that you'll never see, because I'm going to end up leaving it here because there's no one else to contact about this stuff. There I am, all pregnant with you, gave birth to you there, and breastfed you, and who cares? So who cares? There's nothing in this world that wants to tie me here. That's for damn sure. And there's a scrapbook of my life and all of my photos. I'm leaving all that shit behind too. Fuck that. Fuck all that. I posted photos of that on Facebook. Fuck that. Fuck all that. Somebody's calling me, but it's one of those fucking rapists, so I'm just gonna let that go. Fuck that. So anyway, here's some artwork that you did with your father to give me as a gift. Here's a photo of myself. Fucking trash. Here's some stuff I was going to collect and give to you, like all the ornaments I had collected for you throughout the years and put on the tree, even though you didn't exist to me. Here's also a big blanket with your face on it. And here's some more photos that, you know, got destroyed. There's roach markings all over this trash. Nobody wants the shit. I was going to give you like my old Barbies, just so you know that I wanted to give you the shit that I thought like meant anything, but that shit doesn't mean anything. Nothing means anything anymore. So yeah, there's a majority of the shit. Leaving all that behind. I'm leaving all. There's some other stuff too, but I really just don't care. I'm over it. I'm over trying to exist. I'm about to burn some of my old stuff and then just leave this behind. All of this random stuff that I don't want. There's nothing in this big box or anything. There's a lot of just empty boxes right here, and that's all jars from my weed and fuck. There's not a whole lot, but if anybody wants any of this shit, they're welcome to it. There's a Blu-ray player right there. Yeah, you know, all the electronics that I had when I was living in my house, you know, my mother gave away to all my siblings and everything. So, oh, here's another electronic, you know, if you want to steal that from me also. So, I mean, what else can you steal? My reality, my sanity. There's nothing left, honestly. There's really not a whole lot left. So there's that, and I just wanted you to know before I was just like leaving it here, and you know, just so my daughter knew. At least I loved you for a minute of life. And
the father's place?
No, she's leaving at the storage place and making a video for her daughter.
Okay, gotcha.
I've got to run and get a drink. I'm going to mute, but I'll let this finish playing. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Good luck, and cheers. Happy New Year. So, but yeah, there's that. There's, like I said, oh yeah, I forgot. There's like all these. I wanted to show you too. Crap that I fucking diapers I kept of yours, but of course they're all like eaten away by bugs and shit. And there's one of your little diaper covers, and you know, photos of random nonsense that doesn't exist anymore. None of this exists anymore. Photos of me when I first moved down here. That's what I look like. But of course, life gets to you. Life destroys you, and your father destroyed me, that's for sure. So that's what I look like prior to engaging with him. And then I turned into a big fat slob afterward because he's always right. Those men, always right. Just trying to be cute, trying to be sexy, trying to own my own uniqueness. But that's being a slut. So make sure you realize that, and you'll get raped for it. So that's exactly what it is. I never shared these photos.
Just, if I know I keep saying that, but she's 9. The daughter is 9, and we'll see this.
Photos either, not with many people. I just went, you know, have them on hand for my own, personal use. That might have been sent to a couple dudes. Who knows? You know, filthy whore right here. This turned out to be a filthy fucking whore. So there's all that. And oh look, and then like my belly dancing thing. Fuck it. Like all this is trash to me. It's had roaches on it and whatever, so I don't want shit to do with any of this stuff. So yeah, just packaging it up and leaving it behind, and I don't know if they're gonna have it. I had it set for the 4th for the last reoccurring, so if anybody wanted this stuff, they could, I'm sure, ask my mother to come and get it because she knows the code, and I'm not gonna leave a lock on this storage unit. But yeah, that's Gail Morrison, Gayle, in case anybody cares, because I post this information out there and nobody cares to follow up. That's hilarious. That's so true. My entire fucking life, because authorities don't know what the fuck they're doing. So here I am, leaving this behind. If you'd like to have it, you can have it. I'm not going to stalk my fucking storage. I don't give a shit about this crap anymore. It's not mine. It doesn't belong to me. That child doesn't belong to me. My own, whatever. If my mother wants pictures of me, fuck it, let her have it. She's fucking insane. She treated me like shit growing up. There's not very many pictures of my life because there weren't very many happy moments that we were trying to capture. And a lot of the other stuff is just feigned happiness, or, you know, feigned shit. Survival. Fuck. Look, I even got you the little My Little Ponies, and I would write down like the years, and I loved you so much, Tara. I loved you. I did. And now you're 9 years old, and I'm pregnant with some random fucking rapist child. So now I'm fucking tripping. Filed for rape on him yesterday. Gonna file for rape on the other one today. I'm just over it. This whole reality of mine is insane. Fucking insane. So there's my photo of the rest of my shit in my storage. And like the little memorabilia of Sailor Moon and stuff that I had, and thought about keeping this stuff, but well, fuck it. I was a shit ass piece of shit mom, and I don't deserve anything. Then I deserved nothing but to be fucking raped So fuck everything. Fuck this. And I wish I could burn it. But I can't. So here we are. So I leave it behind. I leave you breadcrumbs so the world knows how you fucked with me. Fuck everyone. All of you. Take your shit. Burn in fucking hell. All of you. So yeah, that's my pregnancy hormones right there. And I don't want to keep it. I can't keep any of this because I can't financially afford to house up one box of belongings. So, and I try to drop this stuff off civilly to the family of the child that I adopted out, apparently. And yet no one gives a shit. So here we are. Have a blessed fucking day, everybody, and happy fucking New Year, December 31st, 2021.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at 33. I don't necessarily think she's. I don't know. She's very sick at the least. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. There's just so much. That's only one. Yeah, Freddie McDonald. That's the scary part. Is she did. She could have afforded to keep it. Like, and if she would have she had no problem going and beating on the door any other time. She could have just dropped the shit off and left and never looked. You know what I mean? Not bothered them. She doesn't do anything to work towards the relationship. And look, I can't even imagine losing your child. That's a horrible, bad thing. But like, for example, my sister, you know, her kids got adopted out, and she is super careful what she says about the adopted parents to them. They're not family or anything, but like, you know what I mean? She's always like, I'm grateful that they stepped up. You know, they didn't let you guys get split up, those kind of things. I don't know.
It was very sad watching that video.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because clearly, at one time, everything was good, and she made all that, kept all that, did all that. Now, how did she get to this point?
Mental illness, I do believe, because I don't think she's on drugs. Like, I really believe, but she's very entitled. Like, she doesn't want to do anything to help herself, but she expects everybody to help her, if that makes sense. So, and instead of like she'll go and she'll eat out at like a vegan restaurant for, you know, 30 bucks instead of like spending that on groceries and saving, you know what I mean? Like saving some money. It's, I don't know, you start to feel bad for her, and then she talks about killing the baby or killing puppies, you know? It's hard.
Yeah. It's awful.
Yeah.
And she lives in a car?
Yeah, in her van. She actually showed the setup. Let me find it.
I can imagine the way that she lives, and so sad.
It's really sad, but when you start to feel bad for her, she just does something that's terrible, you know? Like, because I think any mother could be empathetic to, you know, being in a bad place, losing your kids, you know, all of that. But she makes it very hard to feel bad for her, you know, with her actions. Like, I felt bad for her so many times, and then she would just say something crazy. So,
well, yeah, definitely saying that if you want to do something to harm a baby after it's born, as soon as it's born, that was awful.
Yeah, and then when she lied about, she flat out like pretty much bragged about harming the puppies, and I'm trying to find where she showed. But it's basically just, I'm sure you guys have seen where people make the back of their van a bed,
and which a lot of that is probably what got her to where she is today. Like things like that, like she legitimately may be harm to others and herself.
Yeah, that's the part that I feel bad for. I always call you Drea. I know that's not how you say it, but that's the part of me that feels bad for her. Like, you can tell that she's hopeless and she's in a rut and she's mentally ill, and I do feel bad for that about her. But that I also find it hard to empathize and sympathize with her with some of what she says. So you'll just have to watch and see. I'm not going to make fun of her and stuff. I know that's the route some people are taking, and that's totally, you know, everybody's different. I'm not taking that route with her because a part of me does feel bad for her.
Yeah, and she also chooses to, like, what she's choosing to do is put this all online instead of trying to work her way up out of the rut she's in.
Yeah, and I mean, God, I understand ruts. Crap, I've had tons of them in my own life, and I understand things happen, and sometimes it's not even in your control. But I also understand that there's a lot of people that have tried to help her. So, yeah. Um, Her family didn't say that. I do not believe ever said she couldn't stay with them either. It was more of a she didn't want to follow the rules kind of thing, and that's what's gotten her kicked out of the gym. But that's also signs of mental illness too. Like to be 100%
Definitely.
fair. And I know she's definitely mentally ill. Like, oh my God, it is very. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. I know people are aware of it and they're aware of her location and all of that. I'm new to this, so but I already know that people have said like they're going to make sure the baby's okay and if she has a baby. I mean, I do believe she's pregnant.
Well, she said her location in that one video we were watching when
Yeah.
she doxed her ex husband's name and town and state right then.
Mhm. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. She's like one of those sympathetic characters that you just then you start to like not be sympathetic. I don't know.
It's like
It's
you want to feel sorry for her and what she's going through, but then she doesn't help herself, it appears, in anything.
Yes, she didn't do anything to help herself. She only makes it worse. And, it's just, it's hard to feel bad for somebody when they're not. I know that those, like when you're homeless and you have no resources like that, it can't be easy to dig yourself up out of that. Like, it can't be an easy task at all. So I feel so bad for that aspect of it all. But there is a little bit of personal responsibility at the same time. So,
Well, it depends on how bad her mental illness is. If she can't even keep a gym membership and it's legitimately because of mental illness, she work?
well, it's because okay, so she'll do these crazy things like follow these people around and um she'll be like following them around and all the and yelling at them and then like she gets kicked out for legitimate reasons, but I don't know because then other times you see her be so nice to people. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence with this one. Hey, polka dot Suzanne, how you doing? Yeah, she refuses to work. Says she shouldn't need to work. Says the government only gave her almost $500 towards her housing. How was she supposed to live off that? If she gets like Social Security, like $800 a month, and they gave her that, she could have found something where she only had to pay a couple hundred. It'd be better than living in a van. So yeah, it's
So that's the entitlement that you were talking about.
yes. Um, Yeah, and a man told her to stop sleeping at the gym, and she followed him, cussing around, filming him. I forgot. Yeah, she's getting kicked out twice, though, two different gyms.
Okay, so the 5150 MO3 or FOD is asking. So it's pretty hard to get somebody committed for a long time. Like if they're mentally ill, like people can put them under observation.
Yeah, it's hard to get this 5150s, though. November, or I'm sorry, Lacey, I don't think so. 5150s are really, really hard to get. Like,
It's a
people think, like,
huge problem in our country.
yeah, like I knew somebody that person like I've known I know like okay, so Florida has a thing called the Baker Act or the Baker Act where you just call
Yes.
and say, "Hey, I heard them." But that is rare in our country and they're really hard to get. If a person doesn't want the help, it's almost impossible to make them get the help. So,
Yeah, because they still have the right to refuse as long as they're not in immediate danger to themselves or others. There's pretty much not anything you can do to force them. You can't force them to take medication. You can't force them to go get help and see a therapist. You can't force them to do anything. They have
yeah,
to want to do it. And that's part of mental illness is not taking medication and not wanting to go get help.
yeah.
It's
I
a
mean, she does
difficult,
smoke.
difficult thing.
She does smoke weed, but I think that's it. I think that's the extent of it. Like she doesn't. I've never heard of her or seen her seem intoxicated. So I mean, she smokes weed, but I don't really look at that like a drug. So, um,
My My computer battery is low, so if I disappear, you know where I went.
Okay, I'm getting ready to jump on anyways. Somebody else is probably will probably be live or is live or whatever. So,
I'll go live afterwards.
okay, Natco's gonna go live afterwards, and if you could hold on, let me get his link. Sorry, we got off to a little bit of a rough start, but I'm gonna leave this up. So let me sure Natco's link.
Not if I say something divisive. No, I'm kidding.
Here's Natco. Natco.
And share Madison's link out if you feel inclined to.
Yeah, let me grab that again too for everybody. This is the link from the little girl from the beginning of the live. If you guys weren't here, she's a 16-year-old who is now planning her own funeral, and you can rewind. I can't talk about it again. I could barely make it through the first bit of it.
Rada says the Baker Act is countrywide. I don't think that's true.
No. I had a personal experience here where I live, and it's definitely not here. It takes basically an act of God to get somebody admitted to a hospital unless they want to. Like, it takes a lot, and then they even after the so many hours, you have to end up going through court, and that is a huge pain in the ass. Well, it's not. I don't know, but it was not. Hold on.
Wait, is Baker's Act even? What is Baker's Act even? Is it the same thing? Because I've heard many people talk about how they have family members or friends that have issues with mental illness, and they can't do it. They just have to keep taking it over and over. Like, even if they go to the hospital, they can't be forced to take medication. They can't be forced to get help.
Yeah, so it says this in the majority of states, but I think it varies. Okay, so I was wrong. It varies from state to state, though. Like, okay, so in Florida, you literally just have to say, I heard them say they're going to harm themselves, and they're off. Here, you can be like, they said they're going to kill themselves, and then you know what happens? If they say, I didn't say that nothing happens. Nothing at all. Like, I'm not, so I guess that's where I misspoke. I'm sorry, you guys were right.
In North Carolina, if they are an immediate harm, a danger to be in a harm to themselves or anyone else, like if they say they're going to kill themselves, they have to go for at least 70. It's supposed to be 72 hours, but they can get out within 24 hours as long as they're deemed not actually be harm to the self.
Yeah, let me show you guys what this says.
But they have no choice; they have to go. It's automatic.
Okay, so the Baker Act is okay. Although the official name in the Florida Mental Health Act of 1971, the statute is commonly called the Baker Act after one of the bill's co-sponsors, former Florida State Representative Maxine Baker. The Baker Act was aimed at preserving the rights of those who are involuntarily committed. It replaced the state's previously mental health. Oh God, from 1870. Okay, so the Baker Act there's something like a Baker Act, I think is what they're saying in most states. There's like some kind of, but it's super hard to, in Florida, it's not hard, okay? But anywhere else, reason to believe that the person has a mental illness, the person has refused to be examined even after just an explanation of purpose or due to the person's mental illness, they lack the ability to determine. So basically anything in Florida, like I've watched that with my own eyes. But yeah, here, like, okay, so say somebody, the cops finally step in and are like, yeah, they're going to do it. It's a temporary hold. And within a couple of days, they have to go to court here. Like, and a lot of times the courts are on the patient's side because they have to be careful not to mess with their rights. So
yeah, just because as long as they're deemed that they can make decisions for themselves, still there's nothing anybody can do about it. Even if they could be beating your doors down and they can take them and they're going to come right back. There's not much that can be done.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like, and it's really hard to get somebody admitted to a hospital if they don't want to go, which I understand. People have rights. I totally get that. But there's sometimes you can't think for yourself. You go through hard times. You know, it happens. It doesn't.
Yeah,
It's like there needs to be a new thing.
and most 5150s last no longer than 72 hours.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Hey, Dirty Hooker. How you doing? It's good to see you. Okay, we're gonna go. Wait.
this whole time I did know that she had a channel, like that was a channel. I just thought it was a random troll about Granny.
No, they have
And
videos.
then yeah, today it popped up in my shorts and I was like, "Whoa." And I started binge watching. I had no idea.
See, they said the Baker Act is only in Florida on this, but that's where I seen it was a lot easier to get help. Is Florida, and it came from the Baker Act was okay. Wait, no, sorry, I just read it. The Baker Act. Where did I just read that? It was named after somebody. Okay, although the official name is the Florida Mental Health Act of 1971, the statute is commonly called the Baker Act, and that's because the co-signer of it. But it's either way, it definitely needs an upgrade. I feel like, but yeah,
So maybe the Baker Act is more nationwide, but Florida has a more
but
in-depth
yeah,
one.
they're more in tune with what people really. I mean, I don't think you should be able to go in and put anybody in the hospital. That's not what I mean by at all. But if somebody needs help, they do, and it's usually pretty clear, In my experience, if
Yeah.
somebody needs help, it's pretty. There's signs, right? It's a tricky thing, and I'm not about taking people's rights away either. That's not at all it. But there has been instances where people have needed help and the cops' hands are tied. So,
Your dirty hooker, they've been supplying all kinds of content over there, dropping their DMs back and forth.
oh, we're
That
gonna talk about that too. I have it all recorded. Maybe we could do that tomorrow
I
or
just
something.
I'll just say this, and we'll talk about it on another live. But she has no fucking room to be calling anybody out on racism, on being dirty behind the scenes. Like
No,
none whatsoever. None.
yes. So, thank you, Rada, because now I'm actually going to look into that. Thank you for coming in and clarifying, because now I'm curious more about that actually. But yes, we might talk about that like tomorrow if Stephanie can or something. I have it all their DMs recorded. She has no room to call anybody anything. She's a piece of fucking shit. Granny's watching and likes to go after kids. Yeah, I can drop it before we leave, and then I'm going to go over to
And
Nat Codes.
on top of that, she totally used him to do her dirty work, even lied to him about really what happened, and then said, I have this, obituaries, everything on Natasha. Like, oh, she uses people like pawns. It's crazy. She has no room to talk
Yeah,
about anybody.
no room to talk about it at all. And she actually I've seen DMs where she said she was jealous of Natasha's money. So she literally came in about money. And she said she didn't have an income before this. So it's all everything she says, and people cannot like Natasha, you can like Natasha, but everything she doesn't like about Natasha and she says about Natasha is what she is. So it's confusing, it's nuts. Uh
Definitely.
yeah,
She
50
got
Shades. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow night. I have it all recorded. So
she got what she came in for.
mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's your Dirty Hookers channel. She said there's a mini video. As long as Stephanie and I have time tomorrow night, we can go live and show those DMs. It's between Lycan and Granny, and they are spicy.
Definitely.
All right. Well, thank you, and everybody go to Nat Close. Let me drop his link one more time first.
Good night,
Uh,
guys.
Thank you
I'll
for coming
see you
on.
later. Thank you for
See
having
you
me.
later.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Here's Nat Close, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow night, as long as both of us are able to.
Kick me off the
Bye.
panel.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll